Why do I feel like I've done this before?
I'm going to spend all of my time with my questions reading things you like.
I basically, the battered sausage exterior with a black hole in the interior.
You're just like, I don't want to play this game. Here's a piece of toast.
Bitch, where's my tendies?
Does the mum die?
But that's in the conclusion, isn't it, Loz? So stupid. But you love it!
In the world of cooking animes, the well-known ones are Food Wars, Dungeon Meshi, and that's about it. Isn't it strange that there haven't been more attempts at making good cooking-themed anime shows? Well, for the next 20 minutes or so, we shall find out exactly why, as we talk about potential anime cooking shows that shouldn't exist.
There's also campfire cooking in another world.
It exists, but, no one's heard of it.
Only Loz. Only Loz.
Xeno, please provide the pitch for the hottest new isekai. Becoming the king in a level 0 cooking world with my level 1 cooking skills.
Why do I feel like I've done this before? Hold on. So, repeat the question.
Becoming the king in a level 0 cook. Yeah, the pitch. What's the pitch for the anime itself? Where you can boil an egg, and that's enough to make you king.
Jesus Christ! Boil an egg and make some toast. No butter. That's too high level. This I can't. Okay. This is probably bad inspiration, but inspiration it is nonetheless. There's an anime where this guy gets isekai'd as this girl's dog. I'm envisioning that effectively this kingly character is actually a reincarnated toaster, right? so it's like just like vending machine in another world. Wait, is it vending? I can't remember the vending machine one. There's a vending machine. Yeah. But it's but you're a toaster. You can make toast. You're sentient. No one can hear you or anything, and all you can do is make toast. And the entire continent is infatuated with, and they've like you can make toast, and thus you are crowned king.
All right. Which anime restaurant would be the most dramatic entry into kitchen nightmares? Who's having shouting matches over poor kitchen safety with Gordon Ramsay?
Oh my god. I need to come up with another answer because you already mentioned Delicious in Dungeon at the start of the show. But like, I do want to say Senshi. I want, like Gordon Ramsay's like giving Senshi the 3rd degree. And then like, after a while, Senshi just has enough. And then he just knifes Gordon Ramsay in the back. But which kitchen? Ooh, that thing I said? But Golden Kamuy, right? So they're cooking up some weird shit, like oh god, is it Chappa Chappa? Was that what it was called? I can't remember. I don't remember Golden Kamuy nearly enough. But it's like a delicacy, and it's done in like a hut and things like that. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. And the best thing is, it makes sense that he would just get stabbed in the back.
Right. I'm going to spend all of my time with my questions reading things you like. So my first question. Instead of My Dress Up Darling, we have My Dress Up Dessert, where Marin Katagawa has an odd obsession with cosplaying as desserts that she sees her favourite characters in anime eat. She recruits Gojo, a fry cook, to create suits of food for her to wear. Name 3 desserts she cosplays and which animes they're eaten.
Oh god. Desserts. Why is this so hard? I can only think of just like regular people food.
God, you're going to struggle at question 5 if you can't do this.
Wait. Can I just make up what dessert they would be eating?
Yes!
Oh, okay, fine. Right. Instead of gyoza in Dorohedoro, I would have them making tiramisu. Laid back camp, I would have them do apple crumble. Right, with custard, cold custard, right? And in Reincarnated as a sword. Too many shows with reincarnated in their name. It's really hard to remember what it is based on the picture alone. Reincarnated as a sword, I would have just mint choc chip ice cream. You happy now?
I'm never happy.
Good.
A show about two rival Pacific explorers who both enlist the aid of a different islander cannibal tribe to kill and eat the other one. The show is called Too Many Cooks. How does it end?
No, so you're gonna have to put a segment in there explaining what Too Many Cooks is.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
I didn't know until Loz and Nazith introduced me to it. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Sorry, pick what am I picking?
How does it end?
How does it end? How does it end? So basically during the course of Too Many Cooks, there is an escalating war between both factions, and in fact they employ different isekai characters, so they use summoning circles and things to summon forth different characters into their war and things like that. And ultimately it ends with Kobayashi actually eating Toru's tail.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So, Xeno, you're isekai'd into a cooking competition where the stakes are as treacherous as Battle Royale. You're provided with an apron, ingredients to cook with, and a random anime protagonist weapon to do your food prep with. What's the weapon, and what dish are you making first?
Okay, I'm going to say it counts. It's the farming tool from Farming Life in Another World. God damn, isekais.
That's all there is nowadays.
It really fucking is. What am I going to cook? Yeah, fuck it, I'm doing it. Carbonara. Can you go for something simple? Like toast?
You're just like, I don't want to play this game. Here's a piece of toast.
And I'd still win, because everyone would be like, oh my god, what is this? What is this marvel?
Because it's also the anime where you have the level. The level 1 cooking skills and everyone else is at level 0.
Yes, it's called Britain.
Xeno, I want you to see some of your favorite foods in a new light, so that every time you eat one, you'll think of this. And you mentioned a few things in the past. We had that time reincarnated as a sword. We had that time as reincarnated as a vending machine. So explain to me how you would survive in that time I got reincarnated as a Scotch egg.
Oh my god! I become so dense and heavy, no one can pick me up. Right? I perform some alchemical malarkey to make my insides like super massive and dense. I am basically, the battered sausage exterior with a black hole in the interior. I'm so dense that no one can dare pick me up, and if they try, I eat them. I don't grow in size or anything. I'm the devil Scotch. This is so stupid.
Right, I'm going to try and blitz through this as quick as possible so we can finish the show. Right, all money goes to the editors. If there's any extra money, then that will be spent on other video ventures, which ultimately goes to the editors. Currently, the funds just fall shy of paying for 2 episodes a month, which means the rest comes out of my pocket. Just $1 a month makes the difference, right? If, of course, you opt to choose the $15 a month, then you will become a mad lad / lass and will also be invited to join these episodes per month. Or if you decide not to, it's fine. And if that's not enough of an incentive, you get more questions that are exclusive to you in the actual main episode. And more often than not, they're not safe for YouTube, so monetization is forcibly turned off. Here is a snippet from this week's episode.
So the question is, he goes where?
To boobies from Space Dandy.
Would he cover it all in his sauce? I don't know. I don't know what kind of narcissist guy is.
Stop saying it like that.
I think he would just cover all the food in his sauce. Yeah.
Hopefully not the waitresses too.
he would share his sauce with the locals and say like, "Hey, this would taste so much better with my sauce. Do you want a healthy dolloping of my sauce?" Sorry, I'll stop.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah, you do.
So, if you're incentivized, please go into the description where you'll find a link, or manually go to patreon.com/Xenogalleon to support. Now on with the show.
A show about a single working mom and her weekly struggles with trying to cook healthy food for her unappreciative, neat, shut-in 30-year-old son who only eats junk food. It's called Bitch, Where's My Tendies?
Oh my God.
You are tasked with writing the mid-season finale episode.
I don't know why this is so easy. Okay, so I got multiple options here. One, right? I'm thinking that the air fryer breaks down, and as a result, the mum has to go out to. Does McDonald's do chicken tenders?
Well, they have chicken nuggets, so I guess
Well, I think they do chicken strips.
there is
chicken
ostensibly chicken in them.
Okay, so she then goes to McDonald's or Whackdonald's because we're anime, to go buy some chicken tendies. But while she's there, she gets into an accident with Truck Kun. A chicken tendy Truck Kun. Right, this is delivering the chicken tendies to McDonald's. And our main protagonist is like left hungry, and does he venture outside in order to find out what's going on with his mum? Because he's really hungry, and he's like, "Oh, I could just go to McDonald's myself," and like, you know, because the air fryer is broken and there's no one there to complain to that he's not getting his chicken tendies. So yeah, there you go. That's the mid-season cliffhanger finale.
Does the mum die?
But that's in the conclusion, isn't it, Loz?
Oh no. Really sad and depressing now.
Next question. Which anime protagonist is the last person you'd expect to appear on Great British Bake Off? And what cursed food item knocks him out first in the competition?
It's Shion from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and the food item is like literally anything. But it tastes delicious, and the judges can't stop eating it, and as a result, they die. And she gets disqualified from ever cooking again. So then she has to flee to another country, another isekai, where it's ruled by a toast.
This is getting so meta.
And she becomes the Demon Lord to fight against the Toaster's Kingdom. So stupid. But you love it.
Okay, Xeno. I didn't want to just make all of your best animes worse. I also want to try and improve ones you hate. So let's try and improve one that you really hate. So let's see them in a new light. So I decided, let's combine Devilman Crybaby, which I still know nothing about and couldn't watch more than 3 seconds, so I just know the title.
You've made a powerful enemy today, my friend.
Combined it with 'Tis Time for Torture Princess. So we make an anime called where a devil man feeds food, where a devil feeds food to a man till he cries like a baby every episode. What horrific food hijinks happen to make this man cry every week?
Okay, so we're gonna have Raftalia with the omelette rice, like the kids version with the little flag. So we're gonna have that. We're gonna have the main chef from Red Cat Ramen turning up with, well, you guessed it, ramen. We're gonna have the main protagonist from Yakitate Japan with bread number X. There was a lot of various different bread numbers. And I'm just gonna say like the ice switch from Bento with a half-price deal Bento. That show's so stupid.
A Romeo and Juliet style romance story about 2 rival families who own competing industrial meat processing plants.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
The show is called Slice of Life.
Oh my god.
What happened in the episode that prompted the show to get cancelled?
Okay. I've got 2 different directions to take this in. One is the argument of what is bacon. That's not very Japanese. But the other one is it fugu fish, which is extremely poisonous? And like basically they try to like demonstrate like how to cook it and things like, yeah, it was too poisonous, and as a result people tried it at home, and then everyone kind of didn't survive.
All right. Which anime character would be the best stand-in for Jamie Oliver, and would Uncle Roger approve of their cooking?
So humorous. I dying laughing. I dead now.
Okay. Speedy Ceviche, right? Do any of you know who that is?
No.
No.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
They're so bad, they've got more fur than any turtle ever had.
The only thing anyone remembers about Samurai Pizza Cats is the intro music and being shot out of a gun house thing.
It says their name. What do you call
Samurai
it?
Pizza Cats.
You know.
See, that's all.
So it's not actually the song. It's just like anyway. Yeah. So Speedy Ceviche.
He's the leader of the bunch. A heck of a fighter, makes a heck of a lunch.
To replace Jamie Oliver. It would be fucking amazing. And would Uncle Roger approve? I'm trying to think of a way to adapt this. Yes, and okay. He approves, right? Because it gets rebranded as Uncle Roger's Family Pizza Cat Hour. Yeah, he's taking it over. He's replaced Jamie Oliver with Speedy Ceviche.
Okay. I didn't entirely make this question just to force Nazareth to put all the animations for all the things I want flying in and out continuously, as you say.
Okay.
Right, ready?
Okay.
So, Xeno, I needed to get a sport anime into this episode, in this food list. So you know what I did? Do you know what I did, Xeno?
No.
That's right, Xeno. I decided to pick Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Right.
Oh my God.
I also thought, what does Xeno hate in animes? What do you really hate in animes, Xeno? What do you really hate? You absolutely despise them when they happen.
There's a lot of things I hate, but
One thing of all.
what's the one thing I hate the most?
A very key thing for how they lay out the series, but you hate them. You hate them with a passion.
I don't know.
Yes, Xeno, that's right. You hate tournament arcs. So, together.
Fuck! Okay, yeah.
So together, Xeno, we are going to design Season 2 of Mobile Fighter G Gundam, right? Okay, but instead of the normal setting, where every country has a giant robot, and they fight to the death, well, not the death, or the death of their giant robot, to see which country, some reason, gets in charge of all the other countries. Crazy concept. But this year, there's a special year. So they'll use the giant robots to create their country's signature dishes and compete that way. So each part of the arc will have giant robots making their country's dishes to compete, and then one succeeds. So, save time. We're just going to do the finals because it's just too many. So we're going to do 8 countries. So we have England, France, Germany, Italy, USA, Japan, China, Mexico. Now I chose these because it's probably easier to think of food from those countries. I really wanted an excuse to get Nazareth to put the Zebra Gundam and the Nether Gundam on screen, but I don't think you'd be able to think of many dishes from Neo Holland and Neo Kenya. Nazareth, I want those on screen. Now, right, okay, so I will read out the competitors and put them on screen for you. All you need to do is pick which dish this giant robot is making for each side, and then which one wins. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we have round 1. We have England's John Bull Gundam versus France's Gundam Rose. What dishes do they make and which one wins?
So England's going to be fish and chips. France is going to be a baguette. Just a baguette.
Of all the French cuisine, you pick a baguette.
I tried to pick countries that he would be able to, I mean, like Kenya. I don't know any of the signatures of Kenya, but he had France. This is one of the easiest ones for him to come up with something from France, and he just goes a baguette.
You
There's this
put
giant
Italy in
robot.
there. You put Italy there, and that's all that's coming to my brain right now. Right.
At this point, I'm disappointed that England wasn't toast.
Okay.
Well, you see, they tried to toast the baguette and it didn't work out. Anyway, and England wins.
Okay, cool. So the fish and chips has beaten the baguette.
Yes.
Right. Still round 1. We have Germany versus China. Germany's Gundam Spiegel Gundam. Why there's a German ninja, we still never will know. And China with their Dragon Gundam. What are the dishes and which wins?
Germany would do. I'm gonna say bratwurst.
The giant ninja Gundam makes bratwurst.
Yep. And China makes young chow fried rice, and China wins.
Right. Next, we've got USA's Gundam Maxter versus Italy's Neros Gundam.
Okay. USA would be a beef burger, and Italy would be I'm gonna go lasagna, and Italy wins.
How big is that beef burger?
How big is the lasagna?
Good question. Right, okay, last of round one. We have Japan's Shining Gundam versus Mexico's Tequila Gundam. Yes, Tequila Gundam is a real thing and everyone loves it. It wears a big sombrero and a poncho.
Yeah. So, Japan would do Donbori, and Mexico would do... I'm going to say tacos, and Japan wins.
And Japan wins. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so we're into round 2. There's only 3 rounds because we're just doing the finals.
Yeah.
We have England's Drum Ball Gundam versus China's Dragon Gundam. What do we make?
Right. Bear with, right? So China's going to make roast duck with ginger and spring onions on a bed of egg fried rice. And England's going to make fish and chips, but China wins because England got disqualified for making the same meal twice.
Oh, I was hoping England was going to get to the final and then win by making toast.
Or Scotch eggs.
Okay, so China's won that one. So now we're down to the last 2 fights we've got. First, we've got Italy versus Japan.
Oh, God. I'm gonna do seafood pizza from Italy versus eel sushi from Japan. Oh, fuck, who would win? Oh, God, this is difficult. I've had both. Oh, God.
What? I've had sushi and I've had seafood pizza.
No. I've had seafood pizza and I've had eel, sushi. I'm like, they're both so good. Like, I did not expect to like the, I'm going to give it to the eel sushi. I did not expect to like the seafood pizza. I thought this is stupid. Why would anyone put this together? It was so damn good. I never had such good pizza.
Right. Well, your final then of your season 2 of Mobile Fighter G Gundam is China's Dragon Gundam making something versus Japan's Shining Gundam. What's their final dishes?
Okay. So, China does a chicken chow mein, and Japan does melon pan, and Japan wins.
Oh, Japan had to win in the end. It was rigged all along.
What we've learned today is that the reason why we haven't gotten more well-known anime cooking shows is because writers are cowards and can't recognize true peak when they see it. Nevertheless, I shall now go to the studios and pitch my idea for a show where Gordon Ramsay gets isekai'd into a world populated only by dogs.
What the